Good, thanks. Good.
Do you have any fight news or any? You think you got any fights coming up soon?
I have asked to fight pretty soon, maybe in November or October, but nothing yet. I haven't heard anything back. And I did ask for a while ago. Yeah, still haven't heard anything back yet.
You still looking for Marvin Vittori?
Oh man, well, we're good. We're good at this stage. To be honest, I'll take anyone. I know Marvin. They said he had a broken rib, and I've broken my rib before, and that's not really something you want to rush back from. So if he's not ready, he's not ready.
Yeah, and just tell everyone watching like about yourself, like where you train and where you're from and stuff.
I'm originally from Sydney, New South Wales in Australia, one of the greatest countries, greatest cities on earth. But I've since moved to Auckland, New Zealand to train at City Kickboxing with all the legends here at the gym, absolute factory of champions and UFC fighters.
Yeah, and what's it like now that Izzy's gone?
Um, it's business as usual, to be honest.
Yeah,
His presence, or the absence of his presence, is definitely felt. He was a big energy on the mat. He had great energy when we were training and stuff. He was a big smile on his face, good contributor to the team and stuff like that. But yeah, we miss him. We definitely miss him.
yeah. And do you know? I don't know if you know, but do you know Bedtime MMA?
Bedtime MMA. Are they a YouTube channel?
Yeah, he's Australian.
Yes. I know. Yeah.
I just remember I remember him talking about you. He was saying that he saw you in the street like during I think it was forget what fight week, and then he was saying you like ignored him completely. It was like I don't
Oh man, he's got to come up to me and say something, man. He can't just like stare at me and think I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that guy. It's like fuck, if you fucking just stare at me, I'm gonna think I got, I don't know, chocolate on my face or something.
yeah. Um so tell me about your childhood. Like, do you have a rough childhood growing up?
No, I had a fantastic childhood. I grew up on the lower North Shore of Sydney, which is probably a place where not many people are going to be getting into the UFC from areas like that. They're going to be going into other fields of work such as banking, finance. Maybe you get a couple surgeons out of there, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm one of one coming out of that area as a UFC fighter.
Yep. And what inspired you to become a UFC fighter?
Seeing it on TV, man, just like watching. It's like the pinnacle of sport. Like it's you can't get any more competitive than fighting. Like you
Yeah.
can, yeah, basketball games, baseball games, athletics, track, all that stuff. Those get competitive, but nothing's more competitive than having another man across the ring from you, just trying to beat you up, trying to score points on you by taking your health away. And that was what really inspired me, just the challenge of that.
Yeah. And what is one fighter like who really inspired? Oh, Kitty.
Yeah, he's hijacked a few interviews before. This is Tyson,
Yeah.
but
Tyson. I have a
he just
cat named Cookie. I don't know
nice,
somewhere. She's taking a shit right now, actually.
nice.
But what's one fighter that inspired you?
I was a big Demetrius Johnson guy when he
Yeah.
was up there. He gets his flowers now, but at the time he was definitely underrated. Just the way he approached training was a big inspiration. He was always talking about how as long as if as long as he could stay in the gym, he would work every discipline. Like he would go through certain phases of training. Like he would focus more on kickboxing, but he'd still work his grappling, or he'd focus on his wrestling, but he'd still work his boxing or Muay Thai. And just the way he just treated it like a lifestyle. Just lived the lifestyle of constantly getting better and staying in the gym, and that was a big inspiration.
Yeah, he was definitely very underrated at the time.
Yeah, definitely.
And, um, who do you want next? Like, if it's not Marvin Vittori, do you have someone else in mind?
Or I did. I wanted to. I wouldn't mind testing myself against one of the. I think it was the guy who Vittoria was meant to fight before he pulled out. I'm going to butcher his name. I think it's Nordiev.
Oh
Ismail
yeah,
Nordiev. Yeah, he was. He would be a good test for me. You know, he's on his second run in the UFC, so he was in the UFC, then got out and got back in, and he's I think he's like 6-6 in the UFC or something. So I wouldn't mind getting up against him.
yeah, it's a good test too.
Mm.
And besides the obvious, what is one thing you would change about your fighting style?
Nah, we're not doing that question. Nice try. I've seen that one on Instagram. Oh, but if it was something obvious that I would change, it would be get a little bit faster. I feel like I'm a bit of a slow starter.
You're pretty fast.
I
You can
think
I guess.
with all the younger middleweights that I train with and like light heavyweights like Navajo, Carlos, even like Whitaker. I say younger, but both those guys, Carlos and Rob, are older than me. But they're fast starters, man. Like I watch their fights and like even the rounds that we do in sparring, like they just get stuck into it straight away.
And would you ever fight a kangaroo? You think you could take on a kangaroo?
I think I could take on a kangaroo. If it was a male red kangaroo, that would be a big ask. I would probably be like a plus 800 underdog if I fought a male red kangaroo because they'll fuck you up, man. They could probably kill like a small child.
Have you ever seen a kangaroo? Obviously, yeah. No shit. No kidding. You're from Australia, but has one ever tried to attack you?
Nah, they're pretty calm, placid animals. I mean, they just kind of walk around all day eating grass and stuff like that, and if looking for other kangaroos to fight. But no, they generally don't approach humans.
You can go hunt. You can hunt them in Australia, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can take your gun and go and fuck them up. You can run them down with your car and shit like that.
I went out. Can you hear the cricket?
No.
He stopped as soon as I said that. He's in my house somewhere and it's pissing me off. Anyways, where were we? Something about I was asking you, have you ever been hunting? Like have you ever hunted kangaroos?
No, I haven't hunted any kangaroos, but they're everywhere, man. I got friends who will go out there. And they'll be hired by like a farm or a dude who owns some property, and they'll be on pest control. Basically, they park up in the middle of the night with their rifles, and they just shoot as many as they can overnight.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do for fun, like outside of fighting and training?
Oh, what do I do for fun? I got an Xbox. I jam a bit of gaming.
What kind of games do you play?
Campaign Evolved. Since that came out, it's just like that's all I play. Halo Campaign Evolved. Even though I've played Halo pretty much since the day it came out on the original Xbox. So
yeah,
it's just a timeless game. Elder Scrolls, that you can play that. There's so much in that game. Skyrim, you can just play it over and over and never get bored of it. A bit of what else was I playing? What was that game called? Like those 2D platform games. I just get those. Those are pretty fun for like casual gaming.
Have you played like Fortnite or anything?
Nah, Fortnite's for children, and children are too good at video games, so I stay away from that.
Yeah. And what's a hidden talent that you have that nobody knows about?
Ooh, hidden talent. I do like pretty. I can quote The Simpsons pretty fast off the top of my head. Like I've got, of course, like the golden era of The Simpsons, not the new seasons they have. Probably like seasons 4 up to about 12. I can quote pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, I pull them out at like very inappropriate times as well, which is good and bad.
Can you give us a quote? Anything?
Oh, geez, you put me on the spot like this. This is when something comes to my mind. I'm a big fan of the steamed hams when Principal Skinner's going into he's having Superintendent Chalmers come over to his place, and he burns the roast, and then he has to go to the Krusty the Clown's restaurant, and he gets the hamburgers, and he claims them as his own, and he says they're steamed hams, despite the fact that they're obviously grilled, and he pulls the bun open, and yeah.
Do you like Family Guy too? Ever? You ever watch
I
that?
never really got into Family Guy. It was
No.
it was a bit, I don't know, it was a bit too much for me. I was it's more of a slow burn kind of guy.
Hmm. And where's your like dream fight location? Like,
Oh, dream fight location is Tokyo, over at the Superdome or the Saitama Arena. That would be.
oh yeah,
I would love that. I was really hoping that was it Kaya Sakura. I was really hoping that he would win against was it Joshua
Antosha.
Van. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that would be sick.
Horiguchi. I really wanted Horiguchi to win his last fight, because if one of those boys won, they said they were going to go back to Japan for the UFC. So I was like praying. I was like, come on, please, I need this Japan card.
Speaking of Horiguchi, the guy who beat him, he called out all your teammates a while back. What do you think about Manel Kopp?
Hilarious. That was one of the best call outs I've ever heard. I was in that arena. He called us a bunch of faggots, and no one's ever. I don't think anyone's ever said that on the mic in the UFC, and I thought it was hilarious.
I thought it was pretty funny too. I don't know why this question's here, but can you dance?
Give me enough beers and I can dance. I can make any dancing look good with enough beer.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your go-to beer?
Oh, I just got back from Sydney. I did a week over in Sydney just to see family, and I was probably had about a dozen schooners of a schooner. You can only get schooners in Australia. They're 375 ml glasses, which means nothing if because you're probably on the imperial system.
Yeah,
That's about I think it's about 12 or 13 ounces.
Uh-huh. How big? I'm having this right now. What's this compared? What does it compare to this?
That's a Corona. That's like 335 mil. So that's probably like, I think you put another ounce.
Yeah,
on top of that. Yeah,
out. I gotta cut.
But I had about 12 schooners of this beer called the Great Northern. It's a fantastic beer from Queensland.
That's awesome. My like dream vacation right now, I'd say like South Africa, and then I want to go to Australia. Heard the beaches are nice, and I heard the ladies are even nicer.
You have heard correctly.
What is like? What's the dating life like in Australia? Do you have a wife? I don't. Or a girlfriend?
No, I don't have a wife. No.
Okay.
Geez, I didn't really do much dating when I was living there. I was doing a lot of training, but I mean, it's pretty good, to be honest. Like what you said before, the ladies and the beaches are phenomenal. Yeah, they're both beautiful, if I could describe it that way. And I mean, it's a pretty young country as well. Like there's a lot of young people stick around. They don't really move away in Australia, so it's the pool is big. It's very big.
Yeah. And you've been to America. You said, I heard you in another interview saying you're craving In-N-Out. What's your favorite American food, or like place to go in America? Favorite food place? Is it In-N-Out?
Ooh. In-N-Out was pretty good. But I went to San Diego after Contender Series last year with my cousins, and we went to this barbecue joint. It was called Phil's Barbecue in San Diego. I think they're a chain in San Diego, and they were they were really good. They had like ribs and all that stuff. But if I had to pick somewhere where it's like pretty wide all around the States, it would be In-N-Out for sure. Getting a 3x3, some animal fries, and a strawberry shake.
Yeah. And what is your top, like, Mount Rushmore for Australians?
Oh, for
Like
sport or MMA fighters?
No, just top, like Mount Rushmore for just Australian people in general.
Or gonna have to put Tim Cahill, who was probably the greatest football player or soccer player that Australia's ever produced.
Yeah.
I'll just do sport because it'll be a little bit easier. Shane Warne, who's the greatest cricket player ever, greatest bowler of all time across the entire sport. Rest in peace, Shane Warne. And then I'm going to go with Andrew Johns, who is what they call an immortal in the sport of rugby league, probably one of the greatest rugby league players that's ever existed. And the last one, what's another sport that we got that Australia's really good at? Running. Oh no, we're not that good at running, but we in the 2000 Olympics we had a lady called Kathy Freeman. She's an Indigenous Australian, so she's Aboriginal. She won the gold medal in the women's 400, and she was like a massive outsider underdog to win that. So that's probably my Mount Rushmore.
If it wasn't sports, I think I'd add Steve Irwin up there, 100%.
Yeah,
Crocodile
definitely.
Dundee. What is the craziest DM you've ever gotten?
Oh man, I still get him. It's from this dude, and he keeps like, it's not every story I post, but it's probably like every third or fourth story. He keeps asking me for photos of my toes, and I'm like, man, what's wrong with this guy? Like, just go on my YouTube channel and look at my training videos, and then there's like footage of my toes on there. Just, you don't need to keep messaging me, man. Just do some digging and you'll find them.
Are you gonna ever answer him back?
Nah. If I answer that, it's just it's a wormhole if I open that up.
Yeah. What is your biggest fear?
Oh, biggest fear is I keep having, like, when did I finish high school? Almost 15 years ago, 14 years ago. I still have nightmares of turning up to like exams and missing like an exam or something like that. It's crazy. Like, I still have the dreams of me sleeping in and missing an exam. It's very, very strange.
That's crazy. 14 years later, you're still dreaming of that? High school really, it shows how fucking bad high school is. Scary.
Yeah, it scars some kids. Look at me. I'm scarred now. I'm a UFC fighter, and I'm still scared of missing an exam.
And what is a dream run for you to the title? Like maybe 4 fights, like to the title.
Yeah, dream run would be 4 or 5 fights. I mean, if we count this next one that I get, and then say 3 more next year, and that would take me to the start of 2027. That would be phenomenal. I know they always go to Australia at the start of each year. So, in a perfect world, if I got a title fight in Australia, that would be the dream.
Yeah. And what fight? Like, who would you like to fight for those fights?
Oh, give me throwing DDP in there. I got to get that one back for the gym.
Yeah.
Throwing Sean Strickland, I'll get that one back for the gym. I wouldn't mind fighting Susakayev as well if he gets up there. He's
I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's very he does a lot of showboating in the ring, and it's like, dude, you're getting tagged up when you're in there. Like, you gotta bring it down a notch. You gotta start winning the fights a little bit more cleaner. So I wouldn't mind getting him. And then Mansour Abdul Malik, he's a guy that I wouldn't mind fighting as well. Big, strong guy.
Oh yeah,
a lot of people seem to be a bit
yeah.
scared of him. Yeah. He's fighting this week, so that would be a good one as well.
And is there any like guys in your gym that like we should look out for, like coming to the UFC? Like not in the UFC yet, but any names?
Yeah, definitely. We've got 2 brothers from North Queensland, so like right up the top of Australia. The Maoki brothers, Brody, who's a lightweight, I believe he's 5-0 now, could be 6-0, and then Kyle, who's a featherweight, but he's probably going to be a bantamweight, and he's, I believe, 5-0 or 4-0. So those two boys are probably. I'm quite high on them. I probably give them too much props. They need to do a bit more training, but those boys are. I think they're 22 and 20 years old, so that's their professional record. So they're in very, very good hands at the gym and under Brogan Anderson and Eugene Behrman. So those are two boys you got to watch out for who are going to be in the UFC soon.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. I thought Marwan Rahiki trained at City Kickboxing, or am I? Do you know who that is?
No, yeah, Marwan's at Lions Den with Luke Pizzuti in Sydney, which is a phenomenal gym there as well. It's been it's had a lot of history, that gym, Lions Den. Like they had oh god, what's his name? Luke Pizzuti's the head coach, but he basically like mainstreamed the regional shows of MMA regional shows in Australia for at the start. Like he used to run the show called CFC, and that's kind of what kickstarted regional MMA in Sydney. So that's a very good gym. They got George Mangos there as well, and a few other boys.
Mm-hmm. And what's your closest near-death experience?
Closest near-death experience. Oh, one of the boys from the gym. He during COVID, when you weren't allowed to leave your house, it was borderline illegal. He decided to take us on. We're going to the beach. He decided to take us to the beach, and we went through a trek through the bushes. Then we had to get down to the beach. You had to scale down this probably like maybe like a 20 or 30 foot cliff face. I'm like, well, how the fuck do we get down there? Because it's raining. And he's like, oh, you have to use the rope. I'm like, well, where's the rope? And he didn't have any rope, so he had extension cord. So he got some extension cord out of his bag, hooked it up to a tree, and then we just basically abseiled down this 30-foot rock face with extension cord. It wasn't the beach. It was just a bunch of rocks, and the waves were coming in. And, yeah, it was pretty much you take a wrong – I was just wearing slides and board shorts and a T-shirt, and we trying to abseil down this rock face. Terrible weekend, but makes for a good story.
Is there many shark attacks in Australia?
In Australia, yeah, there's heaps. Down in South Australia, there's a lot. There's a lot down there.
Have you ever been like close up to a shark on the beach?
No, not up on the beach. No.
Do you go fishing ever?
Yeah, if I get a chance, I go fishing. I don't have any rods and stuff, but my mate, he's got the rods, he's got the boat. Fishing's real big in New Zealand as well. There's a lot of fish, and there's a lot of deep sea fishing that can happen. Snapper's a big one here. Getting New Zealand snappers, you get them quite big, probably like a foot, 2 foot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was fishing the other night for like the first time in years. I caught a 48-incher striped bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Oh, probably the last time I went on my mate's boat, I think I got a snapper that was about maybe 30 inches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What do snappers look like?
What do they look like? They're pretty circular. Like they're like a really faded pink scales. Quite a faded pink color.
Okay. Do you have for after your next win, do you have a post-fight celebration in mind?
Oh, well, if it's on the West Coast, I'm going to In-N-Out.
Oh yeah.
But no, I got nothing planned. Just depends where I end up fighting. But there's always got to be some kind of beer involved for sure.
Mm-hmm. And if you knock him out, are you gonna what's your celebration gonna be as well?
Oh, if I get a finish, I always got to hit the John Cena celly.
John Cena.
You can't see me. Yeah.
And what, like, give us a sneak peek at your next call out, because every time you've been on the mic, you've had the like best call outs.
Well, if it's not Marvin Vittori, it'll probably be him. I'll just keep chasing him until he's better.
Yeah. All right. Well, honestly, that's it for like, what's that, like 35 minutes or something? But, you know, thank you so much for coming on. It was really great meeting you. And I hope to do it again. I hope we get another one after your next fight, maybe.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Sounds good. I
And
appreciate it. Thank you.
give some like advice to the younger generation in Australia coming up.
Or find yourself a coach who doesn't talk the talk. Find yourself a coach who's walked the walk. There's a lot of salesmen out there. There's a lot of charlatans. There's just a lot of shit coaches out there now, because a lot of YouTube coaches. Just find yourself a coach who's been there. Maybe he's almost gotten to the UFC, or he's had a lot of fights, or he's been in the UFC. Just find someone who's just not a fucking salesman and trying to show you all the tricks before you've learned the basics and the foundations.
Yep. And what do you have to say for the rest of the division?
Man, don't sleep in. Don't take days off, because I'm not.
I like that. Thank you so much, Cam. Have a good one. It was great meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you, bro. Appreciate
Peace
it.
out. Have a good one.